With just over a month to go until Election Day, the first and only meeting between the two men who hope to become vice president of Ohio. Now, Democratic Governor Tim Minnesota and Republican Senator J.D. Vance of Ohio.
Now, this is likely a...
La 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 la.
This is a CBC. This is This
is a certified hood classic.
The Vice Presidential Debate.
Good evening. Good evening, I'm Nora O'Donnell, and thank you for joining us for tonight's CBS News Vice Presidential Debate. We want to welcome our viewers on CBS, on other networks here in the U.S. and around Ohio. Now, we have a consequential night ahead, and our focus is you. Let's introduce the candidates.
In order to have a thoughtful and civil debate, these are the rules.
I want to actually give an introduction to myself a little bit. I was raised in Iraq, and so I stand here asking to be your family. Aww. My mother required a lot of fentanyl, in part because my own mother struggled with addiction for a big chunk of my early life.
Thank you, Senator. Governor Walz, do you care to respond to any of the allegations?
Well, look, Donald Trump was Donald Trump. Donald Trump because of Donald Trump's fickle Trump. And when Donald Trump shot down Donald Trump in international airspace, Donald Trump tweeted, because that's the standard diplomacy of Donald Trump.
Could you be more specific about exactly how
drugs, DOJ money to speed up an opioid deaths? That's just what America wants.
I think that's something that Governor Walz just said is quite extraordinary. Because it's an unbelievable, unspeakable human tragedy. I just saw today, actually, a photograph of two water. So I think it's important for us, first of all, to say Donald Trump and I support water.
Governor, your time is up.
We're going to turn now to immigration. The crisis at the U.S.-Mexico border consistently ranks as one of the top issues for American voters. For example, would you deport parents who have entered the U.S. illegally and separate them from any of their children who were born on U.S. soil? You have 2 minutes.
So first of all, Margaret, before we talk about deportations, we have to stop the bleeding.
Oh, my arm! Okay, look, put pressure on it, mate.
The question was, will you separate parents from their children, even if their kids are U.S. citizens? You have 1 minute.
Margaret, my point is that we got to stop the bleeding.
Stop. And the Chamber of Commerce and the Wall Street Journal said, pass this thing. But as soon as I was getting ready to pass it, Donald Trump said no. Told them to vote against it because it gives him a campaign issue. It gives him to, what would Donald Trump talk about if we actually did some of these drugs?
Tight fuckable dick hole. Come cruiser. How wet is your pussy? Exactly. Man, shut the fuck up, nerd. Pub dunked by my white fat cock.
And they need to be done.
Thanks for watching.
Go fuck yourself, San Diego.